Hello there and welcome. I hope you're having a great day. At the moment outside it's wet and cold in the UK. It's actually been snowing, so I thought I'd make a YouTube video on the question that's been bugging me for a while: which is better, the Not Forgotten or the Luna's Howl? Okay, so let's have a quick look at the stats for these weapons. Now these stats are a bit misleading and I'm going to get into that a bit later, but for now let's take them at face value. Now, the range of the Not Forgotten is significantly greater than the Luna's Howl. The trade-off being that the Luna's Howl has more stability, slightly better handling, and a faster reload speed. Now, in all other respects, they are the same. They have the same perks, including the Magnificent Howl perk, of course. They have the same aim assist at 79, same direction recoil at 95, same fire rate, 150 rounds per minute. So the big question here is it worth sacrificing the Lunar stability for the range of the Not Forgotten? Now, having used the Luna's Howl for quite some time, I eventually got the Not Forgotten and I couldn't wait to get into the Crucible to see how it felt. Now, my initial reaction was that the Not Forgotten did feel a bit heavier than the Luna. The handling wasn't quite as good. And of course, that's only to be expected when you're looking at the stats. But I thought to myself, it's going to be a trade-off worth making because of the extra range of the Not Forgotten. I'm going to get shots or kills a lot further out. But I never really felt like that was happening. I never really felt that I was getting kills with the Not Forgotten that I couldn't have got with the Luna. So I began to question exactly what difference this range stat was making. And I decided to do a few tests of my own. To do this test, I have enlisted the help of the lovely Angel. Here she comes, gliding in gracefully. Now Angel has kindly allowed me to shoot her in the head many times at different ranges. Now if you look down the scope of the Darcy sniper, it actually tells you in meters how far away your target is. Now, as Angel walks towards me and away from me, it's only a few paces per meter. So 1 meter in game is not a big difference. Literally a few paces forward or backwards. I just want you to sort of take note of that. Okay, so after shooting Angel many times, I got enough data to put into a spreadsheet to generate this bar chart. Along the bottom of the chart we have range in meters, that's in-game meters. The vertical axis we have critical damage or headshot damage, which is 68 to the head for these weapons, and we get that all the way out to about 25 meters, and then we start getting damage drop off down to about 43 meters where we hit the damage floor for these weapons, which is about 23 points of damage to the head, and you get that no matter how far a Guardian is away. That's like the minimum damage you're going to be doing. But the important thing to take away here is that there isn't a lot of difference between the blue bars and the red bars. The blue bars represent the Lunar damage and the red bars represent the Not Forgotten damage. So we're literally looking at 1 or 2 meters difference in game, which, as I pointed out, is literally a few steps forwards or backwards. It's not a significant amount. And that's why if you go back to these stats, that's why I say these stats are misleading, because you see that range bar and you think, wow, the Luna has a lot less range than the Not Forgotten. But that isn't the case. And that's why I say that the Luna's Howl is actually the better weapon. It really isn't worth sacrificing the stability, the reload speed and the better handling for a meter or two in range. I also tested the Magnificent Howl perk on both of these weapons, and it does change the range of these weapons significantly. If you activate the perk with 2 critical headshots, the third shot has twice the range. So instead of damage drop off starting around 25 meters, it starts around 50 meters. So you get full damage on that third shot even at like 49 meters out. And even if it's a body shot, you still get the full 68 damage. So that's definitely something to consider. It definitely makes these weapons still worth getting. Now, I did do a video quite a while ago on getting the Luna's Howl, but things have changed quite a lot since doing that video. The Luna's Howl and the Not Forgotten are not the god tier weapons that they used to be. They have been nerfed, but they are still solid weapons, and I still feel that they are worth going for. Even the Not Forgotten is worth going for, just to try it for yourself. And there is a certain satisfaction of getting to Legend and getting the weapon, and it will improve you as a player going for it. I'm so glad that I still went for the weapon. I had a lot of fun getting it. I even went in and got it for my girlfriend as well. I have a video on getting the Luna's Howl and the Not Forgotten for her. If you found this video informative, then please give me a thumbs up. That would be really appreciated. And if you've got a bit of time, maybe watch one of my other videos. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.